Okay. Yeah, back in Dinocop. What were you doing? Oh, we're trying to get in the bathroom. Um, so 10 p.m. Trying to get in the bathroom while Kronjaeger and Paco are in the bathroom before they get in there because they lock you out. No, that's the room I need to be in. Oh, he doesn't care. Do do dino copying. Was sneaking in the bathroom, being all sneaky. Do 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 do. Burr, 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 burr. Being all sneaky in the bathroom. Can't wait to go back to perfection in the fullness circle of life. I'm thinking of dropping the meat business and dedicating my life to the fullness circle of life. I could help spread the news to others. You've been acting so erratically lately. Maybe you should drop the stuff. You keep changing your tune. Going for the meat business my whole life, till I want nothing to do with meat business anymore. My brother gets here, he'll put some sense into you. Your brother? Yeah. You're right. I need to figure out my shit. Let's stop talking about all that emo stuff, okay? Here's your dose. Can't wait to get big. Wow, did you hear that? A sense of dark presence breaking the fullness circle of life. They high off their shit. Mushrooms that make you act weird. Where did you get that? The Dark Presence is speaking, asking a question. I'm computing information emanating from the Dark Presence. Information computed. Can't say where we got the mushrooms that make us act weird. Surely wasn't made in a scientific lab hidden in this hotel. What lab? Where is it? No lab. No lab. Anywhere. Nowhere. Crime Jager's making stuff up. He's out of his mind. They're not gonna snitch, but you don't need them to. Just learn the scent of the mushrooms that make people act weird. And follow it to the lab. You can do it. You can trust your nose. Well, I guess I have to at least confiscate the mushrooms then. Okay, sure. Alright, guys. Don't get into any trouble. I might arrest you next time. We don't get into trouble. We get into perfection. Oh, okay. We got a mushroom! Hooray! I'm gonna assume that's the rat piss. I know there's a can in there and I don't know how to get it. Huh. Maybe I do know how to get it. Nope. I lied. I don't know how to get it. Ah! 7 months. Wogue. Dinocop! Hi, Charlie. We found out those dinosaurs that were in the bathroom were getting high. Let me see. I have a feeling that the stinky thing that we haven't been able to figure out what it is with the maid, room 100 at 8. Okay. Now Charlie can procrastinate more because of Dinocop time. Charlie! No. Hi, local American. Hello. We playing Dinocop. The strange odor coming out of the housekeeping cart. It's the smell of the mushrooms that make people act weird. Jager seems to hint that the mushrooms made a secret lab inside the hotel. The cart smells pretty strongly. It was probably in contact with a lot of mushrooms. Maybe it was even kept in the room where the mushrooms are cooked. You could follow the maid all along the cleaning tray, see where she leaves the cart. But if it's in a room with clandestine lab, it'll probably be safely locked. Maybe the best idea is to hide in the cart and hope the maid will lead you straight into the laboratory. Do you want to hide the cart? Yeah. What if Charlie look away from screen for 0.001 seconds, miss point clue, gotta sit right there and not move? Ah, you right. You hide under all the dirty towels and sheets. Yerk. It stinks even more than the mushrooms that make people act weird. Now you just have to wait. Oh, can you feel it? She's there. She's pushing the cart. And she doesn't seem to realize you're in it. Let's hope this leads to something. Let's hope you didn't hide under all the guest fluids for nothing. Did I watch my movie? I haven't, but I did get it through Blu-ray. I want closed captions, and the site you gave me does not have closed captions. So I'm hoping the Blu-ray does. I have a hard time listening to people in movies and TV, so I need captions to help me like find out what they're talking about. Also, let's not, hopefully not be under guest fluids. I don't like that idea. Okay. Whoa. The maid opened a secret passage by turning on the washing machines in that order. Right machine, left machine, middle machine. Can I steal her clothes? This succeeded you nicely. Oh, it's a night robe. Ah. Money. Not like movies. She not real movie head like Charlie. Charlie watch 1 billion movies a day. So, did that say Heisenberg hat? Can't get out of the room that I'm in. Menace. I am a menace. Smells so bad in here. Howdy, Raptor. What are you doing in here? How did you get in? Oh, come on. You spoke before I finished my entrance line. Why didn't you finish it during the awkward pause we just had? It smells so bad in here. I guess you have some explaining to do, Madam Maid. Sweetheart, this entrance line doesn't even make sense. It would have if you didn't cut me off midway through. I think it would have made even less sense. I didn't have English lessons as a kid. They just trained me to become a cop. So you learned to do racial and species profiling at 5? I didn't just learn that. Anyway, this is not about me. This is about you. Explain yourself. Explain myself? About what? That junk? Look, I just have a passion for science. I wasn't pushed to pursue it as a young dino girl. My parents couldn't get me to science school. They didn't have that money. But my love for science has never faded, so during my breaks, I'm trying to learn by myself. My life is not what it could have been. Maybe if society was fair, I would have gotten my PhD. Dinocop now go to the real school, it's true. But now I'm stuck doing high school level experiments during my breaks. All because of society. I see. Your story, it's pretty touching. It's also very convincing. I'd be prone to believe it. The thing is, I have met 2 bozos who are visiting the fullness circle of life. And they talked about a secret lab that sold them mushrooms that made them act weird. Strange thing, really. Your car smells exactly like their mushrooms. And this room, it stinks of the mushrooms that make people act weird. So you tell me, is cooking mushrooms that make people act weird a high society experiment? The story I told you is true. Almost. With years, I became an excellent self-taught scientist. There's no way I'll get a legit job in science. I don't have a diploma, and the field is very rigid. Makes sense, because, you know, the pay of a maid is not very good. I got 3 children to feed. So I developed a side hustle. I don't do anything bad. I just sell mushrooms that make people act weird. They're not really addictive, you know? Kronjager the Booger. Kronjager the Butcher seems to have trouble controlling his mushroom eating habit. Alright, let's not get into the morals of it. You can't arrest me unless it's on bogus claims. See, I'm a very careful person. My mushrooms, they're not illegal. I designed them mimic effects to the usual mushrooms that make people act weird, but they have a different synthetic composure. They're not classified as illegal. If you want to make mushrooms, my mushrooms illegal, you will have to take them back to the police station, get them analyzed, and then change the law so their synthetic composure becomes considered illegal. Bye, bites! It'll take a long time, and it'll be tedious. I don't think my colleagues would like me to bring them such a complicated case. Do you sell any to humans? No. In that case, they won't care. They might even like what you're doing. And you don't care about arresting the maid of this hotel for this either. See, I see it. Inside you, you're not a bad guy, even though you were designed to be a cop. The scientists who made you, they cause way more suffering than me. And they operate in all legality, with the best tools and everything. No dinosaurs have been created for the sole reason to become a cop dinosaur. Every dinosaur has a right to grow up and become what it wants to be. She's the lab? Yeah, she's the lab. Anyway, sorry for getting so deep. It's probably hard for you to think about this stuff. No, it's okay. You know, maybe I can even be useful to you. The forensic lab of the police are extremely biased against dinosaurs. If you ever have to get some evidence analyzed independently, I could do for you. In exchange, you don't talk about me and my lab. You already know the code to open the secret door to the lab. I'll give you the key to the laundry room. Yay! What are we playing? This is Dinocop. New cops, I know. And this dino was raised to be a cop by scientists. Can I do anything for you today? I need to know what's inside this bag. Oof, you're bringing me a stinker. If this meat ends up being human, I've never seen this bag, okay? The first set of evaluations, the car sub-hello test. Okay. Then we put it through the Bazak, Badak, Bok Bok protocol. I see. Interesting, really? Another round? Really? I just need one last confirmation. What about the Prada levels then? I see. Well, the story of this meat bag is pretty sad. This is the body of a young chicken who was killed by stabbing pretty recently. The test results show he was around the hotel when it happened. He had family and loved ones. They're looking for him. I can feel their sorrow transpire. You're 100% sure this is not human meat? Dinocop no have choice. He didn't get to go to real school. It's true. Yes. This is the body of a chicken who was stabbed to death, and this chicken is loved and is missed. A chicken is missed. I gotta ask Peiko if he had heard from about his brother. He's supposed to join him at the convention shortly after I arrived here, but he probably couldn't get in because of the security perimeter. Hopefully this isn't his body. Thanks for your help. Where's Peiko right now? Hold on, let's turn in our trash. This chicken run, they're gonna open you. No, that's a different chicken. They're not brothers. You good? Oh, alright. What time is it? It's 6:48 p.m. He was in the convention hall. Same time as me? Whoa. When does the hotel get this pink? It's like super pink. Sun lasers? I have heard that the sun is a deadly laser. Ah, that's how you get the mold. Why Hotel Nintendo Switch? I don't know. Corridor. Okay. Does it say where this corridor is? Do not currently know where Peiko is right now. There's Conjager. Where's Peiko? Where Peiko? Even Dinocop is not all cops are bastards. How nice of that kid to erase that. Dinocop is safe. Where is this chicken? Only human all cops are bastards. It's true. If you saw the beginning of the game, you'll know that our human friend is very well. Now our human partner is a giant douche. I'm a business dial. His eyes set on his goals. I don't have time for feelings. Can I hold the body of the friend? No. I have to wait for Peiko to go somewhere. Where does he go? Conventional. I'll just wait until it's the next day. That is a really nice room. Saw like 3 popo on your walk today and nearly had a heart attack? Understandable. They're coming for me, bro. I knew it. What should I dress up as? We got kitty ears. We could be pretty princess. We'll be pretty princess with cute glasses and rubber bands and fairy wings. What is that? That's a belt. Ooh, shiny gold pants. And goth boots. Nothing could go wrong from this outfit. Dinocop is gonna be the life of the party. And that starts at 11. So I'll just wait till 11. Incredible. Don't worry, this is how I feel like when I dress myself in real life. Unicorn horn, but it's super long. Oh no. Hold on, let's talk to Peiko and then we'll do that. Go this way, it's faster. Would you answer questions from a detective dressed like this? Do you want to learn what benefits brontosaurus meat over chicken meat? Did you hear from your brother? No, getting weird. He usually late, but not that late. Forgot to tell you, nobody can get in or out of the hotel since I arrived. My partner set up a security perimeter. Because we're working on a special case. My partner, he's really passionate about security perimeters. He won't budge. There's no chance your brother could get in. You would only answer questions about a detective dressed like that? You would not answer questions from a detective, period. That's two sides of answering questions from detectives right there. What? I really do organize convention. I never realized. Jaeger, you really knew about the perimeter? You didn't tell him? Oh, I'm so dumb. I didn't realize Mark's security perimeter would keep your brother from coming in. You really slacked the stuff, man. You've been off these last few days. Maybe your brother just went back to his place. He lives with my mom, and I speak to my mom every day. He's not with her. He was supposed to arrive a bit after you arrived, just a bit later that night. Oh, huh. It's off. I think my brother's missing. I had a strange dream. I think something happened to him. Yeah, alright. Let's not get ahead of ourselves, but yeah, I could help you find him. It's weird to ask, but do you have something that smells like him? It could help me track him down. You use your snout so much, Mr. Oster. Some would think you're more a dog than a dinosaur. Yeah, I do. This is his favorite baseball cap. He forgot it last week when he came to my place to watch the game. It smells exactly like my mom's secret laundry detergent. Ah, the memories it brings back. I never wear clothes, but my brother, he loves the feeling of the textiles on his feather. That detergent smells exactly like him. Keep me in the loop, Mr. Officer. Thank you for your help. It means a lot. Hopefully you'll find him. I'll be in a room until you give me some updates. I don't think I can handle people right now. The cap Peiko just gave you doesn't smell like the meat that was in his bag. That doesn't mean that's not his brother's body in there. They removed the clothes and plucked the feathers before putting the body in the bag. Let's hope you can find out more following the scent of the detergent. I got a hat! Here's our rude cop buddy. If you're lost, just check your top secret investigation journal. Yeah, he's kind of rude. Not right now, but he was pretty rude at the beginning. He racist against dinosaur. Oh no. Rat. The clothes down there, they smell exactly like Peiko's mom's secret laundry detergent. They're Peiko's brother's clothes. That means at some point that chicken crossed the security perimeter by himself or with Mark's permission. Why didn't Peiko ever see his brother in the hotel then? Did Peiko's brother ever get into the hotel? I mean, Spip would have told Peiko if he had seen his brother, right? Why were the clothes further away? Combined with what Sophie told us, that smells like bad news. The chicken we found in Carmen's room, chances are it was Peiko's brother. But why? Mark, let's ask Mark about this. He was there the whole time, watching the security perimeter. At some point, he must have seen that chicken. Rat! We already gave this rat food. It hasn't pissed yet. So we can't sniff the rat piss. Hi, Mark. My security perimeter, isn't it beautiful? Mark, I found the clothes of missing chicken in the dumpster. A missing chicken? A missing chicken. How do you know this chicken is missing? Are you supposed to search for human meat at the dining convention, not for a missing chicken? Mark, don't be dismissive. Listen to me. This is about the case. Dismissive? I'm not being dismissive. You come here for your alarming tone, talking about missing chicken like something bad happened to that chicken. I just have emotions. Why are you upset about something like that? We're cops. We're used to making Grammy discoveries. It's kind of problematic to intrinsically link police with Grammy discoveries, you know? What? Mark, get serious. That chicken was supposed to join his brother at the hotel around 6 p.m. the night of our arrival. He couldn't have crossed the security perimeter unless you let it, or we're slacking. And I know you're never slacking when it comes to security perimeters. Maintaining borders is your calling. You were born for it. Everybody knows that about you. You always talk about it.
reporters are my calling. This is hard to say. Maybe sometimes I let people cross without realizing.
So you made the mistake of letting this chicken pass the security perimeter, and now it's closed on a dumpster right next to you. And you can't tell me anything to help my investigation.
There are a lot of people in this hotel. They come and go. Throw trash all the time. I can't keep track of everyone throwing trash.
Well, you should. It's your job. We need all the evidence we can get. Did you also let a Diplodocus-sized garbage truck go through without noticing?
Where are Steve and Brandon? Why is my emergency button not working?
What are you saying?
Nothing. Let me, make a call. Chicken missing. We need backup. This just turned into a missing chicken investigation.
He's acting erratically. Is he really gonna call for backup, or is he trying to get a case away from you and give it to other agents? What do you do? Mark, stop. Mark, if you don't stop, I'll have to stop you myself. I don't want to hurt you.
I always knew it was gonna end this way. Having a dinosaur coworker? What a crazy idea. They have sharp teeth, claws. How stupid are we? How arrogant. We should just kill them all, put them all in the same zoo, and nuke it.
Okay, Mark, I don't want to hurt you, but you can't get in that car.
I'll get in that car. And if I want to get in that car, you stupid ass giant killer lizard. Fuck, the keys, fuck! You stay there, don't move, you let me go. And you get your nose out of this case.
I also don't like Mark because his voice sucks.
I'll give you more instructions next time we see each other. If you follow my orders, everything will turn out great for both of us, you understand?
Mark, don't do anything stupid.
If you don't, your life will never be the same. When I'm out of your sight, you get out of here. You go back home. You sleep, watch a movie. Fuck off, I don't care. But you never talk about this. Okay?
Okay, Mark. There he goes. Fucking fairy wings. Can't you take this Dinocop seriously with the... Can't you take it seriously? Mark ran away. Help me, get out of here. Mark dropped the keys of the police car in the sewer drain. Looks like it connected somewhere in the hotel basement. Hotel basement? Oh no. Quick, get me out of here, help! Why didn't you shout for help earlier? You might understand when I get out. The trunk is locked. The keys fell in the sewers. I'll find a way to get them back and get you out. Are you Peiko's brother? No, they killed him. You already knew, right? Fuck. Who are they? If I are debris, I'm claustrophobic. This is hell. I'll tell you all about it if you get me out. Make it quick. I'm a good guy. I don't deserve this. Good guy is like a more moral statement, because a lot of people in this game are not good people. I want that. How do I get that? I just realized I could... something. Mark was in on it. Figures, he was a racist cop, so... Horn? Hey, that worked!
I love these candies. Here, take this in exchange.
This goes all the way to the top. I knew it. I got a can! I love cans! Is this enough to get the last locker? No! My life is a prison. Oh, I'm supposed to be down here anyways. Nope, no key there. But you in prison with me and I cool. You said you would draw the horn after you talked to Chicken. Oh yeah, you're right. Hold on. Did Gives me a chance to recover my voice. Fuck Mark. Bad dinosaur hating cop. You're a needy motherfucker. Yeah, I know. Alright. Let's sleep. You weren't supposed to agree. Why not? Oh, that's a wide angle on that. Snake hates me and thinks I'm ugly. What? I've never said this. These are. This is slander. Or would it be libel because you typed that out? You said it just now? Rude. I've been slanderized? Libelized? How's that horn? Do you want corn to be colored? Fancy horn? Longer? Okay. Oh, we'll just start. How'd that? Perfect. I knew it. Give Snake diamond pattern on tail. What portion do you consider the tail? Snake is all tail. What does that mean? The U part after the loopy. Okay. Oh, it's over here. Okay. Hold on. Work on it. Hold on. Best I can do is parallelograms. Hmm. And make parallelogram dark red. All of them? Okay. Alternating red and white. Oh no, I fucked it up. Hold on. Ooh. Hold on. There needs to be an extra line here. Okay. That's supposed to be. Oh god. There we go. Oh, missed one. There we go. Yippee! I know, we're so excited about this. Okay, let's see. Dinocop, we are getting keys out of a sewer. Not that one. Not that one. Not that one. Okay. How do I get... Oh, the rat hole. Judging by its location, this hole's basement is probably connected to sewers where the car key fell. Stain is greenish and smells salty. What does that mean? Oh, I need to visit Peiko, room 204. Not this, this one, impossible. We must bribe rat for key. And this rat's pee smells like green and salty, whatever that means. You'll be right back. Okay. You've been sniffing salt and not smell like anything. That's 202. Where's 204? 201. NPCs. We have access to all these rooms, right? Yeah. 201. This is the rock stars room. Water also not smell like anything. It's 203. Oh, that door opened briefly. No. No, no, no. Your eyes. I can see in your eyes. Fuck, why? He didn't deserve this. Fuck. Fuck off, Steve. I know. That's his room. Room 200. I'm sorry, Peiko. I'm so sorry. There's something really wrong going on. I don't totally understand it yet, but I'll find out who's behind this. I'll expose them and avenge your brother. Get out of here, bot! Defiant Soybean is a hell of a username. Fuck. My mom, she'll never recover. They lived together, you know? He was her rock. You'll be there for her, Peiko. I know you can. These fried pickle chips I'm eating, it was our favorite food. We ate it all the time, playing Sonic Adventure 2 and Garbanzo 3 together. I don't know, life will be so weird without him. Have some pickle chips, officer. Keep some with you during your investigation. Like a lucky charm or something. You have to go? Oh no! Oh my god. Yeah. I think this is the green and salty. He'll guide you toward justice. Thank you for your confidence, Peiko. The chips, they're delicious. I'm sorry again. I'm there if you need anything. Thank you, officer, for everything. What I wish is for you to behind these monsters and make them stop the harm they're causing. Peiko gave you these. Select to grab a pickle chip. I think this is... These aren't green. How the fuck were you supposed to guess pickle chip? They're not even green. Yo, Maggie, why are you so cool? Why are you so nice? Our chips are lure. Do you want to eat us? You shouldn't eat us. We taste like shit. We're full of bacteria. You have to be really desperate to eat us. Is it the apocalypse?
I just want to be nice. I don't want to eat any of you.
He just want to be nice. Yay! What a cool guy. How could we pay him back? Maybe there's some cool gifts in sewers. Let's go see what we can find in sewers. Good idea. In sewers, we found keys to a police car. Wow, the keys to a police car. Useful to flirt at the bar. You can just show them and people think you're so cool. Well, everybody hates cops. That's true. Maybe we should go back in President Sewers to find better president.
No, this is great present. Just what I needed.
Do you like cops?
Uh-huh.
Maybe he doesn't like cops, but he'll...
What is this song?
But he knows he'll get a chance to go full-blown GTI in town if he finds cars those keep on to. Wow! That would be so cool. Such a cool thing to do for such a cool guy. Thanks for the fried pickle chip, sir. Enjoy going full-blown GTA in this town. Bye-bye.
What the hell is that song? You love the rats? Even the rats know you can't flirt with cops. There you go. Who the hell are you?
Oof, thank you so much.
Hey, it's that ghost. The one who beat me up. Why is it all flat now? Did you squash the ghost?
No, what about why did I shout for you or help earlier? Help when I heard you come around earlier before macro, eh? I was the ghost. I beat you up. Mark told me that if I cried for help, he would just tell you he arrested your attacker. He'd look like a hero, and I'd be in even more trouble. You'd take your revenge or something.
So you're the one who attacked me?
Yeah, but I'm only a pawn in this whole scheme. You're also a pawn, but you don't know it. Maybe you're starting to realize. I don't have all the details. Mark, he was very secretive. Whoever he's working for must be paying well. Here's what I know. Around 6 p.m. on the night of your arrival, I had to get you out so you wouldn't interfere with the plan. Maybe I enjoyed clubbing you a bit too much. I'm sorry, but it's not every day you get paid to beat up a cop. When I was done, he came back here, and Mark, he was talking about his car. He had just killed a chicken. It wasn't a food chicken, you know. It was good old regular citizen chicken. I knew right away because he's big. His body could have been mistaken for the body of a human child. I started figuring out I didn't know murder was going to be involved. So Mark, he threatened me with his knife, tied me up, and put me in the trunk. First sight, Mark looks like your average human dumbass, but there's a demon side of me, no? Anyway, we gotta find out who's in charge. I know he's staying at the hotel because Mark slipped and said it once. Something got sketchy going on. I don't have any detective skills, but you managed to get all this way and you cover all this? You're good, I can tell. And so maybe you can make something out of one small little detail. The ghost costume. I don't know who sewed it and put it glue together, but it smells weird. I think it's the glue that the person used. So I don't even know how to describe it. This is much help on my end, but I can do something else. While you continue your search, I'll watch the security perimeter. I can do it. I'm a strong guy. That's why they hired me, for beating you up.
Let's stop talking about it. Ghost costume.
How's he supposed to keep a perimeter if he's not out here? Oh, there he is. Okay, what am I supposed to do now? What am I supposed to do, Bianca? Am I supposed to wear the fancy shirt? Dinocop now is Dino Lad. He only kills bulky blonde men. This is unresolved. Who? There's no one here that's resolved. Okay. Let's see. Let's get Jan. Which is at 8 p.m. They form dynamic duo. Wrong room. What does that time say? 8. This is the peak outfit, and no one is brave enough to answer that. His eyes are empty. He doesn't even see you. He's totally out of it. Wow. Your fashion skills leave him paralyzed. It's true. What's Kronjäger doing? Oh, he's just doing stuff. It's 8. Where is the man? There he is. Ba-ba-ba-da-ba-doo-ba-doo. There he is. The bastard.
Trust me,
This is for the good of the PPP. This event is a key part of my campaign. I know postponing my speech and staying here delays everything. I even changed my voice. But I can't leave anyway. There's a crazy cop guarding the security perimeter around the hotel like it's the most important border in the world. No, don't ask the cops to let me go. I'll look like a coward. It will be so bad for my ratings. With the nature of investigation, it's safe to wait. I want to make sure they arrest the terrorists that are in the hotel before I make my speech. Sometimes you remember the mayor in Majora's Mask as Doofus and Smile. He is a doofus. I don't have access to a lot of these rooms. Makes me sad. What if there's like stuff in there? What if there's cans in there?
he said that he admires me and that I inspire him. That's surprising. When I talk to him, I feel like I have to walk on eggshells. He's postponing speech until he visits your investigation for security reasons. Does that make sense to you? I guess rumors spread fast in such a small enclosed space because I didn't talk to him about my case. He probably talked to Mark. During his call, Jan said Mark was crazy about his security perimeter. Maybe Mark got him scared. If that's the case, I guess postponing the speech for security reasons does make sense. All my leads went nowhere. I guess our little investigation just confirms that I am going crazy.
Did you ever ask Jan straight up if he was the one who drugged you?
It would be too hard, too emotional. Every time I see him in person, it's like something inside me calms down. I'm like, this guy can't be the evil monster I think he is. I start thinking he's not that bad after all, until he does something fucked up again. Anyway, if he knows something about the draft, he'll just deny it. He's a good liar.
That's probably true. There's only one thing we haven't tried. Maybe he does speak to you in a certain way. Only you can see it, because only you are yourself. We're both raptors of similar body types. What if I dressed up as you and went to speak to him in private? Maybe then I could feel what you feel when you're with him.
You really take the time to do that, Mr. Officer? I feel like you wasted enough time with me already.
I want to know more about this postponing thing. It's directly linked to my case. It'll probably help me to talk to him.
That's really nice of you, Mr. Officer. Here are my clothes.
Are we gonna dress up as fuck off Steve? Aw, fuck off Steve naked! He naked. I can't believe we made fuck off Steve naked. Naked Steve. When do I do that? At the convention hall? Okay. Also, where are all these bellhops? There's one guy at the front desk. Where are all the bellhops? Oh, we had to get rid of our fancy princess costume. These problematic instance of Rockstar getting naked in front of the cops. It's true. Okay, when does the convention start? Convention starts at 11. I do look like fuck off Steve. I'm green and fuck off Steve is yellow. Hopefully Jan doesn't really care about that. There's mold. I can smell it. But I can't grab it. What's up, Steve? What's up, Steve? You need to talk? My door is always open for you. Come grab a drink tonight. I'm super busy, but I have time from 9:30 p.m. to 1 a.m. Yeah, my nights are short these days. Campaigning is a lot. What if Jan start making out with you? Jan invited you disguised as Steve to meet in his room around 9:30 p.m. Okay, Steve. Okay, Jan. We're gonna start making out at 9:30 p.m. As you do. Pickle chips. Wow. Let me in! Let me in! Sloppy makeout Jan telling you like, Steve, where's your tongue piercing? Dramatic music. This how flashlights work? They just spray an unknown liquid? Knock at the door. It's open. Come on in. Have a seat, Foozer. Don't mind the papers. I'm listening to you. I just had to check some details for my speech. Why do you care? It's not like you have to be somewhere else. You know I hate hotels. We all gotta do things we hate from time to time. Anyway, you can't leave now, and has nothing to do with me. A crazy cop is guarding security perimeter around a hotel like it's the only thing he has in his life. Nobody can get in or out. Wait, is this why you're postponing your event? Look, there's an investigation going on right now. I won't tell you all the details because I don't want to alarm you everyone by shouting them in every corner when you get drunk later. But it's serious. I have to postpone my speech for security reasons. Please, really, keep this quiet. If you start gossiping about this, it could undermine the investigation. I'll be back. I need to use the restroom. Notes for his speech. You've never seen such poor handwriting. It's barely readable. You think you can make out the words safety and terrorism, but you're not sure. His bed is huge. What am I supposed to do? Like, what happens when he comes back? Maybe I sit back down. No. There's a button under there. Do you want to press it? Yeah. This room reeks of the same weird glue smell that was coming from the ghost costume. A key to room 202, Carmen's room. White fabric similar to one used to sew Luke's ghost costume. That's a bottle of Brachiosaurus Sol 5000, the product that was used to clean air in your phone. The fabric glue was used on this fancy suit, probably just to repair it. Wait, there's more to see in this room. Okay. Like what? Oh, the illicit money! Money that smells the same as money found in Cronjager's room. Something is off in here. You're starting to shake. You need to stay calm. Go back to your seat, wait for Jan to get out of the bathroom, and try to get out of here safely. Moors! You can't tell if you're supposed to like Jan or not, and that is scary. I don't think you're supposed to like Jan. Oof, that was a good one. Much needed. Alright, Foozer, do you actually have something important to tell me? You look worried. What's up? It was you, right? Me, Jan. Yes, I was, and I am Jan, your oldest friend. I didn't change my name at 20 years old like you did. Are you back on drugs? You can't be on drugs during your performance, you know. You didn't want me to get drafted. I figured out years ago. I'm just unsure when and where you slid me the steroids. Bro, what? Ha ha ha. Oh my god, Foozer, you're such a pathetic little bitch. You're still thinking about this? Nobody cares. It's irrelevant. I'm working on real shit now. Things that are gonna change the course of history. Not fucking sports. Ugh, sometimes I forget how dumb you are. Of course it was me. You weren't strong-willed enough to become the first dinosaur drafted in the MLB. Sure, you had the skills, but the character? You would have made a fool out of yourself. The first dinosaur player drafted in the MLB couldn't be a bust. I always thought it was an unsaid agreement we had. I saved you from becoming a joke. Are you delusional? I was a hero, and suddenly everyone saw me as a cheater, a fraud. My magnifying glass is showing me the wrong direction. I felt like I personally betrayed each and every dinosaur. I became a joke because you stole this dream from me. I became a joke because you stole this dream from me. Look, Foozer, it was always going to be about me, not you. What are you talking about? We're not in competition. We both could have had great careers. You're naive foosball, Opeth Sandro. You don't understand the mechanics of this world. Leave it alone. I won. You need me. Everyone else thinks you're a clown. If you come out with your story, nobody will believe you. Foosball Opeth Sandro is a cheater and a liar. John Zero is about to become the first elected dinosaur politician. We don't play the same leagues. Sports metaphor. Your little brain can understand it, right? I'll leave you to your notes and your speech, Jan. Thank you for letting me in. Good boy. I knew you'd understand. Come back whenever you want. My door is always open to you. We don't like Jan anymore. We hate him. If any dinosaur deserves to get murdered, it's Jan. That was what I was meaning.
What happened? You look like you've just seen a ghost.
Steve, Jan did it. He doped you.
Holy shit. All those years I thought I was crazy. Turns out I wasn't. That asshole stole more than half my life. Why didn't I trust my instincts? Deep down I knew it was him. How could I be this stupid?
Don't blame yourself. It seems Jan's a particularly dangerous manipulator. I found evidence in his room. I think he's also behind Peiko's brother's death.
What are you talking about? Jan murdered someone? Who's Peiko's brother?
He was a chicken, but not a food chicken. He was supposed to arrive at the hotel at 6 p.m., but he never made it. Past the security permit, it wasn't because he got turned away, but because Mark killed him.
So Jan didn't kill anyone. How was he involved?
My case wasn't about a chicken at first. It was about human meat. We were patrolling in the car. Mark was bitching about people not wanting to work anymore. Then he made a degrading comment about a chick standing on the sidewalk. Oh my god, look at this hot chick. Maybe we could find a reason to arrest her. Then we received a radio message. The dispatcher informed us he received an anonymous hotel call from the Cretaceous Hotel. The caller said there was a dinosaur convention happening there and that a member brought human meat. He didn't identify himself. He said he was scared of getting caught calling the police. Raven, the vegetarian menace, saw a suspicious dinosaur using the inner courtyard phone around 10:30 a.m. He didn't recognize him, but I'm pretty sure Jan made that call. I found a bottle of Brachiosaurus Sol 5000 in his room, and the inner courtyard phone was sloppily wiped clean using this product. He knew that Peiko's brother was on his way, and that the plan could be put into action. My voice.
But wait, the call was made before the murder. How does that make sense?
It was a setup. They wanted to frame Carmen with possession of human meat by planting chicken meat in her room. If the meat was supposedly at the hotel before the murder, nobody would link Peiko's brother's disappearance to this case. Plus, that gives them an alibi for Peiko's brother's disappearance. They were at the hotel when it happened.
That's not really solid alibi for Mark. He was alone at the security perimeter.
Mark didn't need a strong alibi. Higher ups in the precinct are probably in on this. For the plan to work, they needed Bazaar sold Peiko's brother to them. I don't know why he did it, or how he managed to know the time to arrival of Peiko's brother. But the phones in the shop smell like the dirty money I found in both Jan's and Kronjager's room.
And he's really just selling stuff. You could have caught the murderer. You were there and you were investigating. It's a big risk to commit a murder under the eyes of an investigator.
They hired a random guy disguised as a ghost to take me out of the time of the murder. A ghost who's basically a random guy under a sheet that Jan had made into a really elaborated costume.
Jan has always been a good seamster.
Their deal with that guy turned sour when he realized murder was involved. Mark locked him in the trunk of our police car, and I found him there not too long ago. He's currently guarding the security perimeter. After the murder, while still out, they planted the meat in Carmen's room.
Even human meat and chicken meat sell the same. It would have come out eventually that this wasn't human meat.
They were hoping I would report my findings directly to Mark. He would have arrested Carmen on the spot and brought the meat directly to the police station. Maybe expected to lose the meat afterward, or to falsify the lab report. They didn't expect me to show the bag to Sophie the maid. Sophie has a secret lab hidden in this hotel. Turns out she's a self-taught scientist. She analyzed the meat and confirmed it was not human.
Dinocop, I think you're right on the path with some of your evidence and not pieced together properly. Let's go over this again, okay?
Sold a burner phone. Mark? Who sold Peiko's brother? I'm starting to think that Jan is a bulky blonde man dressed as a dinosaur. Because why is the serial killer here? Hmm. Okay. Try this again. Is it Kronjaeger instead of Bazaar? Kronjaeger is Peiko's best friend. He knew at what time Peiko's brother was supposed to arrive. I guess he sold his info to Jan and hope eventually get the political favor from him. Snack Charlie not procrastinating. She have you on headphones, she go in store. Wow. In his room I found part of his business plan. It says he wants to make a deal with Jan to eliminate the useless regulations that control the brontosaurus meat industry. Selling Peiko's brother was a way for Kronjaeger to be closer to Jan. The dirty money of both had smelled the same. For sure at one point, they made a deal.
You could have caught the murderer.
Yeah.
Wolf, amazing detective work, my friend. What are Jan's motives, though? I understand Vix is police. They get a subversive figure behind bars, and by making Jan complicit, he's now under their grip. They can ask him for favors. But why would Jan put him in such a vulnerable situation?
He wants to spin the narrative about this in some way. His speech, he keeps postponing it until the case is over. He needs Carmen to be arrested before. Many dinosaurs don't like Jan because he collaborates with humans. Humans are afraid to vote for a dinosaur. Jan needs to revamp his image, or there's no chance he'll get elected. Carmen's supposed crime is a way to neutralize her activism in his advantage. It will show the world that dinosaurs like her are too radical, that Jan is the voice of reason. Humans might say, I like dinosaurs like Jan Zero. They'll protect me against the other scary bad dinosaurs. And dinosaurs might go, I want to be seen as part of the good ones, like Jan. We gotta find a way to stop him.
We can't go to the cops. We can't risk leaving the hotel, or Jan will know something's off and call for backups.
I'm surprised Mark hasn't ordered a raid of the hotel yet.
He probably went into hiding because he failed to accomplish his part of the plan.
Hack would expose him to the public before he realized we're onto them. I'm changing Fuck Off Steve's voice because it's fucking my voice up.
The place in the middle where we might not join each other, but maybe not.
What?
It's live every day on TV, and it's filmed here at the hotel. Dinosaurs from all over the country watch it. You could hijack the set, use the show to call out Jan as accomplices.
If I do that, the moderator will just cut the break and kick me out. That's what he does every time someone says something out of line.
He only does that when people say something that can get him fined, like swearing or hate speech. Or if you're boring and don't make a good show. He loves when people make a good show. You're showing Jan's true nature to everyone will make an amazing show.
He's not wearing his costume right, so you talk like Foozer. Not like Rockstar. I guess it's not such a crazy idea.
Jan won't be able to call for help while you're being filmed. If he tries anything after the dinosaurs, the crowd will rise up and protect you long enough for you to escape.
Take back your clothes and let's do this.
You can keep the glasses and the wristband. I have spares.
Expose Jan during the filming place in the middle where we might join each other, but maybe not. You played a huge part in this. Don't let anyone tell you you're a useless has-been.
Stop it. You're gonna make me cry.
You look really fresh. I look fresh. Okay. I'm gonna assume I wanna save. When does the debate start? $2:30. Just in a car procrastinate. Charlie. That's right, his hat smells like meat. That's why he's walking out. Nature versus nurture. Where's the line? How do you draw it? I don't think that matters. There he is, that fucker. There he is. Hi, Jan. I think you're human. Officer, your contribution was so fitting during meet. Who should we eat and who should we not? Would you like to participate for nature versus nurture? Where is the line and how do we draw it? Thank you so much, officer. Hopefully you'll become a regular guest. All right, is camera rolling? Yes. Great, let's start this. Hello to all dinosaurs joining us from home. Welcome to your favorite show, place in the middle where we might join each other, but maybe not. I'm your host, moderate moderator, coming to you for live from the Dinosaur Rights Convention at the Cretaceous Hotel in the New Jurassic District. Topic of the debate for our guest today is nature versus nurture. Where is the line? How do we draw it? Rules are, no one should speak over anyone else, take turns, and priorities of people who didn't speak yet. And I will fact check, don't try to lie, because lying is the worst kind of tomfoolery. Alright, esteemed guest, the stage is yours. Discuss. So I'll start, if I may. Go for it. You always start. I can let you speak first, if you want. I'd rather let you say something stupid than tear you shreds in front of everyone. Oh, the shade. Okay, let's stay civil, my friends. Kronjäger, you may start. I don't feel like it anymore. Please, time is running. Alright. When it comes to nature against nurture, I think we dinosaurs do a pretty good job managing this dynamic, even though the context doesn't make sense. Make it easy. Most of the time, we stay faithful to the most beautiful aspects of our nature, while we adapt to the society we've been put in. I say... I'm dying. I say the tension between nature and nurture works itself out for us, naturally, if you allow me the pun. What a dork. Funny that is your point of view, Kronjäger. I guess being so deluded works out well for you. Your business relies on the complete denaturalization of the dinosaur food chain. It would be a good thing for us brontosauruses that we can walk the streets without being attacked by predators, as so many of us didn't. Have to fully surrender to the meat market in exchange. Does the happy blob ever talk about something other than brontosaurus? I could also spend my entire life talking about myself on TV.
Obviously, we can't live like we used to, but humans can't only take from us. Now that we can't freely express our instincts, if the brontosaurus whom are sent to the slaughterhouse can't defend themselves from their predators, we need infrastructure and regulations that prevent us from simply being harvested by a system that only cares about eating us.
I totally agree. The affected populations must be at the forefront of the discussions about the development of such infrastructure and regulations. We must be wary of people like Jan Zero who presents themselves as the answer to these issues for their own gains. He keeps talking about his harm reduction program for brontosauruses. Sounds like a great thing. Why would anybody be against it? Well, the PPP also wants to deregulate the brontosaurus meat industry. Their harm reduction program is a bluff to calm us down while their friends profit off dinosaurs' lives even more easily than before. I don't like this arrogant woman. She thinks she's better than everyone. I guess just Jan Zero could help the dinosaur population if he really was about balance. Sadly, he's mostly a puppet who serves the PPP by maintaining cute appearances. They try to appease us with buzzwords and identity politics. But how can they claim they care about dinosaurs when the Less Dinos, Better Dinos Act is a key part of their campaign?
So dinosaurs should vote for the Kill All Dinosaurs Party?
Don't you know any other trick, Jan? Dinosaurs should fight for the rights of all their peers. They should refuse to do self-interest bargains with humans to serve interpersonal interest. Is there even a dinosaur left on these scales, Jan? Or are you fully hot-blooded now?
Carbon, you never miss an occasion to show your true nature. Your values and pseudo-ethics aren't helpful to navigate the real world. You're too idealistic, you're divisive. Most dinosaurs are not like you, most dinosaurs are like me. We're acrobats, jugglers, doing our best to walk the fine line between nature and nurture. But this discussion is a debate about this fine line, not my personal trial. I don't care that I've worked harder than my human counterparts to gain respect. I expect it. I find it sad that someone who dedicates her life to fighting for dinosaur rights is acting in such a destructive way for us. It often feels like I'm your main enemy when I'm just a dinosaur who has different ways of achieving the same goals you aim for. Mr. Officer, what do you think?
Carmen's right about Jan. No disrespect to you, moderator, but I'm gonna go a bit off topic. Even though, now that I think of it, this might have something to do with our debate. Jan Zero is not who he claims to be. I have proof that he's a dangerous, self-serving Psittacosaurus. Psittacosaurus.
What?
They're the Kosla of Jan Zero. I was first called here to investigate reports of human meat found at the convention. Whoa! Someone brought human meat here? Little did I know I was about to cover an elaborate scheme devised in unison by Jan Zero, the police department of our town. Their goal, to target an important activist of the dinosaur rights movement to neutralize her and gain political advantages.
Is this turning to one of our most iconic episodes? Did you eat a mushroom that makes people act weird, Mr. Officer? This is foolish. What are you talking about?
There was never any human meat in this hotel. Agents and police force conspired with Jan Zero to help Kron Jaker the Butcher to kill a not-food chicken and plant its body in Carmen's room to pass it off as human meat, then frame her with possession of human meat. They wanted to arrest her, to discredit and destroy her. Jan was going to spin this whole thing to burnish his image as the rational, no-bullshit dinosaur who fights for our rights in good way, not in extreme, violent, divisive ways like Carmen. He did all this to promote his campaign.
Whoa! Could he talk more slowly? I'm not sure I understand everything.
I don't care about possibilities, he sounds intriguing.
Moderator, this is turning into straight defamation. Allowing this on your show could get you in legal troubles. Well, I mean, he has proof. This is not defamation. This is such good TV. My dad would be so proud.
Well, show your proof then, officer.
Show the proof! Show the proof!
Oh fuck, what is going on?
This is a peaceful event. Get out of here, pigs.
They're gonna hijack the set.
Free speech.
Brandon or Steve or some other cop, they all look the same. Ouch. Sorry, everyone. We don't want to be disrespectful by showing up to your event. We're not here to cause trouble. We have no clue what you guys were talking about. It looks like we're interrupting something for it. It's a sad coincidence. We're here because some of the guests of this beautiful hotel, which doesn't smell like lizard piss, complained to our great colleague, Mark, who isn't a loser who lost his patrol car keys while on duty, that our other colleague, Dinocop, was breaking into their room.
Fake news! Let Dinocop speak.
We got a warrant, and we looked at some camera footage.
They got a warrant, that's why it took a while for Mark to come back with help.
What we discovered at us, we really trust Dinocop. I guess we were naive. We'll hand some footage to camera Dino over there, and with your permission, moderator, we'd like to air it now.
This is my duty as a member of the media to let the public see the whole picture. Go ahead. Oh my god, the ratings for this episode will be crazy. Why did he go in that room? It's not his room.
That is absolutely my room. Yes, my corner. I threw in this friend's part for good luck. I wish my daughter would go into labor safely. How dare you take it?
Dinocop, what do you have to say for yourself?
I'm sorry. I had to do these sketchy things to uncover the truth. Jager knows that what I'm saying is true. He regrets being part of this plan. Will cover what I'm saying. Right, Jager?
Don't put me on the spot.
Come on, Jager. Don't be scared. Tell the truth. It will alleviate your guilt.
Who's that guy? I have no clue what he's talking about.
Jager sold Peiko's brother to Jan, and now he feels guilty. He's scared Jan might hurt him if he speaks out.
Dinocop is crazy. I never said that, Jan. I'm not scared of you. I like all the deals we made, which never included selling the rival of a non-food chicken to you so you could kill him for his meat. You're a great deal, partner. Thank you, Jager. I think it's clear what's going on. Dinocop knew his colleagues were about to come and get him, and in an ultimate move to save his ass, he's trying to frame me for his crimes.
Again, we have no clue what you're talking about. It seems like dinosaur stuff that we can't understand. We expect dinosaur stuff. It's great, it's your stuff. Here's what we can explain to you about Dinocop's actions. We have reason to believe Dinocop worked in conjunction with Carmen Babar to carry out a terrorist attack during Jan's speech later during the convention. They brought human meat to the hotel, and we're not sure yet what they were about to plan to do with it, but it's probably nothing good. For your safety, we're now going to proceed to Dinocop's and Carmen's arrest. The rest of the convention will go on as planned. You can now rest assured that you're all safe in here.
This is all too much. I'm getting out of here. Let Dinocop show his proof. You terrorist apologist. Dinocop must be silenced. He's a traitor to our cause. You're calling me a terrorist apologist? Calm down, everyone. Fuck you, moderator. We're all feeling strong emotions right now. You're not my mom, moderator. I love terrorists. Oh boy. That's all for today, folks. Unless you just witnessed something weird but important. I'm sure we'll have the occasion to unpack this during the next few days. Until then, take care of yourself. Feel your emotions. We'll see you all tomorrow for another episode of The Place in the Middle, where we might join each other, but maybe not.
Uh-oh. I don't think this was the ending I was supposed to get. Oh, Peiko's leaving.
My friends, the dinos gather with me here at the Cretaceous Hotel, and all the living beings listening at home, at work, or wherever you are. I stand here before you for what is supposed to be an important yet more formal speech than the one I'm about to deliver. Today, right here, between these walls, something happened that gives another dimension to my presence on this stage. A lot of you may wonder why I kept delaying this event, and even though during the time I was waiting in my room for my team to give me the green light, all I wanted was to scream and tell you all, we won't back down, we will win. I had no choice but keep my mouth shut for a little bit. I had to preserve everyone's safety. A few days ago, I was informed by law enforcement officials that nefarious individuals were planning to disturb our great dinosaur rights convention. They brought human meat to the hotel, and we have reason to believe they planned to plant disguised devices on and around this stage to attack us while the meat would fall on me and on you in the crowd as I was talking. Why did they plan this terrorist attack? Well, I'm sure most of you get a grasp of the situation. These individuals think I'm a traitor because I'm the first dinosaur candidate for a traditional human-led political party. They wished I didn't work with humans, that I didn't help a human party get into power. To those people, I ask you this simple question. What are you doing to build a better world? It's true that humans have wronged us many times, and on multiple levels, and that a lot of them continue to do so. We must have to think of the dangerous people of the Kill All Dinosaurs Party. We can't even begin to imagine an end to their intolerance. That's exactly why I consider that what I do is so important. Collaboration between humans and dinosaurs is essential to the well-being of all. Now is not the time for terror. Now is not the time to panic. Now is the time for reparation, for dialogues. What happened here today belongs to the old world, the one in which dinosaurs act in ways that fuels the hate of the Kill All Dinosaurs Party. Even my childhood friend, Steve, doesn't want to eat all humans anymore. In the new world, we live alongside humans. We work together. We enjoy baseball. We share the streets. Because deep down, we dinosaurs know that humans have wronged us. We give them another chance. We trust them again. After all, they gave us the greatest gift you can give to being who you love. A second chance at life.
Oh no. Dinocop arrested? This is metaphoric, to say the least. Keeping us locked up with the garbage until they send us to jail. I appreciate your efforts and all, but you really thought it was gonna work calling them out on the place in the middle where we might not join each other, but maybe not? You got a lot to learn. If we end up in the same prison, I'll teach you about their ways. Won't be of much value, they'll keep us in there forever. But hey, maybe this knowledge will serve you during your next life. You believe in reincarnation? Maybe myself, I don't know. I never took the time to think about the spiritual stuff. I mostly dedicate my life to materialistic concerns.
I got us in there. I'll get us out.
You didn't get us in there. You did your best, honestly. There's no way we can get out unless someone comes and helps us. Maybe Bert will try something?
I'm sure there's a way out. More trash! Yes!
You eating food? Whoa. My robot is broken.
Great! My room is infested with rats.
Come on, Skunky, I thought we were friends. Some assholes locked us in here. We're sorry to bother you.
I'm not talking about you, dear stranger and dinosaur whose name is this job. There's literally a new rat hole in here. Anyway, what do you mean some assholes locked you in here?
They arrested us because we were about to thwart their elaborate conspiracy.
Sorry about the guys, but while you're here, can you help me get rid of the rats?
Yeah, thanks. A rat hole. Are your Reddit friends gonna save you once again? Hold on. I need to split my recording.